Hey guys, what's going on? Of course, it is me, Deadman, and welcome to Game Over. A couple of quick things I wanted to discuss with you guys. First and foremost, if you may have noticed, now when I stream, I have my box around here, of course, with my name right above me. That is for when I live stream and kind of like videos like this. I'm still working on a couple of other stuff. I also have some scenes that I created. If you go ahead and take a look at them. Uh, the first one is my stream will start soon screen, which is really cool, but it also plays music for you guys so you can listen to a little something while you wait. That's what that looks like. And of course, you can definitely hear the music playing. And then on the third one is our intermission, when I take a break from the game, things like that nature. So, uh, all in all, I think it's pretty good stuff. Also, the logo has changed. You can clearly see that. But why am I here? Well, of course, it is Halloween, so happy Halloween to you all. Now, a game I wanted to cover, I just couldn't, just didn't have time. Witcher 3 people. Fans of The Witcher 3 know that there's a card game called Gwent. Now, I have played The Witcher 3, fantastic game, but I never physically dove into Gwent, the card game. So when I got chosen for the beta here, I figured, why not? Learn Gwent. So right now, together, right now, we're going to learn Gwent. We're going to learn how to play it. We're going to see what this is about and see if it can compete with Hearthstone or the Elder Scrolls one, which I am in the beta for, but never played. So, I mean, I want to play it. It's on the computer. I'm in it on the PC. But yeah, I want to play it, but at the same time, I kind of don't. Well, first thing is that we're going to have to do, though, is we're going to have to turn off the music. Because it's not going to work. And it's not that I don't love the music. I just don't want to deal with YouTube's copyright claims and violations and just a massive headache just from music playing and from the game that I'm actually doing. So what we're going to do is turn it off as soon as I get to it. Welcome to Gwent. This tutorial will help you get started and you'll get some free cards once you complete it. If you're in a hurry, you can skip it by pressing the menu button and return later from the main menu. Gwent is a game where two armies locked in mortal struggle on the field of battle. The goal is to win 2 rounds against your opponent. These crowns show your progress towards victory. The top crown is your opponent's and the bottom crown is yours. Get half of a crown each time you win a round. Get 2 halves and you win the game. This is the total strength of your army. Whoever has more strength at the end of the round wins and gets the half a crown. So if this game ended right now, my enemy would win because I have... You can't see it because of my camera here. So let's go ahead and... We'll go ahead and deactivate that real quick so you guys can see. Well, you can't really see it because of the thing there, but... I have 13 and he has 14, so if the game would end now, I would have lost the round. Okay. As you can see, some cards have already been placed on the battlefield. These are units. Placing them on the battlefield increases your strength. Each player can only play 1 card per turn. Once this is done, the other player's turn. Your opponent will play in this match. Okay, so it was his turn. Now it's my turn. Each unit has an assigned position, determining which row it can be played on. For example, the Fiend can only be played in the melee row. The Von Warrior card can only be played in the range row. And the Griffin card can only be placed in the siege row. You can tell which row a card can be played on by looking at the icons on the left side of the card. Oh, okay. Play the... Oh, nice. Play the Grok card and by highlighting it and double pressing A.
Not your lucky day.
You have played Geralt, and his strength has been added to your total. This means your total strength is now higher than your opponent's. Well, yeah, I have 25 now, and my opponent has 21. Now it's my opponent's turn. But they got 28 now. Play your remaining cards in any order. So we'll go ahead and play...
Alert! To arms!
Play your remaining cards in any order.
Long live, etc., etc.
See, the problem is, though, he can beat me. Oh, okay, then never mind. Congrats, your total strength is higher than your opponent's, meaning you won your first battle. Okay, so I get the concept. Gotta have the highest strength in order. So you gotta work it to your advantage. And sometimes you may have to lose the first round. I really need to get rid of this music here. But at the same time, I kind of don't want to. All battles start with a mulligan. During this phase, you can swap up to 3 cards that you do not want. During your next battle, for new cards, draw from the deck. Let's start by swapping the Decoy Commander's Horn and Clear Skies. Alright, so swap that one. And we're going to swap that one. Oh. I think I swapped the wrong card. A good strategy is to open a round by playing a strong card. This way your opponent won't have to play a high strength card to match your total. So, okay. So we'll play my highest card.
Damn it.
Your opponent is about to play a card that musters more cards to the battlefield. This means all copies of this card in your opponent's deck will instantly appear in the battlefield. Ooh. That's nice. I like that card. Not when it's used against me, though. Some units can deal damage to other units, reducing their strength. Play the Vernon Roth card now and choose which enemy unit to damage.
Temeria. That's what matters.
And we'll do the middle one. If you reduce a unit's strength to 0, it is destroyed, sending it to the graveyard. Play your remaining cards in any order.
Aye, aye, sir.
Your opponent is about to play a special card, Scorch. This card destroys the strongest units on the battlefield. Wow, that hurts. As you can see, Scorch did not affect these two. That's because those are gold cards. Gold cards are immune to most card abilities. You can recognize them by their gold borders. Okay. No, I don't want to quit. This would be a good time to pass. Your opponent will need to play many cards to eliminate your lead. If that happens, you will have a card advantage and will be well positioned to win the remaining round. Remember, losing a round does not mean you've lost a battle. You only need to win. You need to win 2 out of 3 rounds to win. Okay. By pressing holding Y, once you pass, you can't play any more cards this round, and your opponent will have a turn to play. Okay. So we're gonna pass. Ooh. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm not passing. I wasn't passing. Alright, we now start another round. Your opponent won the previous round, so they start. At the start of the second round, both players draw 2 cards from the deck. So if you win a round, you get to go first that next round. As you can see, you have a significant lead over your opponent. They only have a few cards left, while you have many. Continue playing to defeat your opponent. Oh, yeah, I do got many. Okay. Play my remaining cards in any order. Go ahead.
I've no interest in politics.
Alright.
Long live, etc., etc.
Okay, this isn't bad. Let's see. We can work with this. Let's put up a level 5 siege here. And get rid of I was gonna get rid of their range done, but it didn't work. Now you have more total strength than your opponent who just passed. There's no point in playing any more cards. I have 15, he has 11. So yeah, I have a 4-point strength lead. So since he passed, there's no point for me to really even play anything. So we're just going to go ahead and pass. So I win the round. You now have begun the third round, and that means both of you and your opponent draw 1 card from your deck. Each of you have half a crown, so whoever wins this round wins the game. Continue playing and defeat your opponent. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and put these guys.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Insert there. Knock his strength down to 5.
Finally.
You now have total strength in your opponent. You can pass either way. Either way, you'll win the round because your opponent has passed and cannot increase their strength. Okay, so either way, I win. Well, we're gonna go ahead and fuck up his strength more.
For Radovid!
We're just gonna keep just destroying this dude. I'm just gonna pass. I'm gonna take the win. Alright, so now we got the tutorial out of the way.
Any last words?
Crush those vermin!
Use what you learned in the previous match and swap out cards if you don't want to use. Really don't want these, See, yeah. Perfect. I got what I want. I'm good. In this game, you'll learn to use leaders, but let's start out by putting a unit.
Aye, aye, sir.
You shall die.
Your opponent has used his leader card. Leaders can only be used once per game. Using the leader ends your turn, just like playing a card. You can use your leader by pressing X or highlighting your leader card and double tapping A.
Onward! Attack!
Oh, I didn't do my leader card, did I? Weather cards are usually used when your opponent has significant more strength than you on a specific row. Remember, like most cards, they don't affect gold units. Okay. Commander's Horn has just been added to your hand. You can place it in any roll to double down your strength on gold units. Okay. Look at that lead. Look at that lead. There's no point. I'm just gonna take that round. But the problem is I might lose this one. Fuck, give me that dummy. Now you know the basics. Continue playing to find out more about the game. The tactics you can set in motion and foes you'll face with each battle. You'll gain experience and hone your skills. Use that knowledge to bring enemies to their knees. Alright, so let's start off. Let's start off with these guys.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Nice. Knock that card out of there.
Finally.
I have a ooh, I had a good lead. I knew it. But I got this, though.
Death to the enemy! Semper Fi!
The North, Temerian.
You got two cards left. Yeah, I got this.
Interesting.
You ain't got nothing. I'm destroying you right now, dude.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah. Doesn't affect me on my gold cards.
Aye, aye, sir.
But I've already won. He has no more cards to put down. Ta-da! Congratulations, you completed the tutorial. Now that you mastered the basics, you're ready to test your skills against other players. Good luck and have fun. Deck Builder. Do you want to do the Deck Builder tutorial? Sure. Welcome to the main menu. Here you can access all different types of areas in the game. In the next tutorial, you'll learn about Deck Builder. Welcome to Deck Builder. Here you can put together a new deck by modifying existing decks by adding and removing cards. Let's start off by creating a new deck. Cards in Gwent are divided into two factions. Each faction has unique cards, which can only be used, can use. Pick a faction and press A. Oh man. Let's see, okay, so monsters. Keep random, neutral, or monsters unit on your side of the battle at the end of each round. Whenever a gold unit appears on your side of the battlefield, add 2 to its strength. At the beginning of the round per match, you can choose who plays first. That's kind of cheating. And at the end of each round, add 1 strength to the original value of every unit in your hand. Let's go with monsters. Alright, this is your card collection. All the cards you have collected are shown here. You can use card filters to display only specific types of cards. And this is your deck, and you can only add cards to your collection or move cards you don't want back into your collection. You can remove them and add them, so okay. Alright, now let's add a card from your collection to your deck. You can do so by pressing A. Press A. To speed things up this time, we'll fill out the remainder of your deck for you. Usually, though, you'll choose all the cards for your deck yourself. That works for me. Now let's remove a card from your deck. Highlight a card and press A. That was easy. This is a card counter. It helps you construct a valid deck and shows you deck limitations. Now that you've constructed a valid deck, press B to leave the screen and save your deck. Tutorial complete. Now that covers that. Wow, that was a quick tutorial, wasn't it, guys? The shop tutorial. I'm pretty much assuming we all know what the shop tutorial is. It's pretty much going to be like, hey, this is where you buy stuff. Yeah. Here's the shop.
Prices for humans of all walks.
You obtain new cards by buying kegs and opening them. You've already gotten 1 keg. Open it and see what's inside.
Rocks, maybe.
So let's open up a keg. Confirm by pressing A. Ooh. First, you're shown 4 cards that came in your keg. Flip them over to see what you got. Highlight each card in turn. Cool. White Frost. Got a weather card. And
Goody. Now for more.
next, you can choose one of the 3 cards that will go into your collection, while others will be destroyed. Make your choice. Oh, dude, why? I think I'll choose this one. Not because it's a 9 or anything, it's because it's gold and it seems like very useful. Drawing. Well, let's take a look first before I just pick. Create a fog effect on the map. A giant toad monster. Choose a non-gold unit in your hand, discard it in your graveyard, and add its strength to this unit. Then draw a card from your deck. So it sacrifices the gold card. Puts this one out there, but the gold card strength is added to this one. So that can be very helpful. Then you got this one. Draw 4 cards, keep 1 in your hand, and discard the rest to the graveyard. So, in a sense, is I can draw 4 cards, pick the one that I want the most out of, pick that one, and discard the rest. I think I kind of want to go with the giant toad for monsters with the gold card unit. Yeah, because it just seems more beneficial. Yeah, congratulations, a new card has been placed in there. There we go. Oh, now I got another keg. So. Oh, shop.
Cheapest
Let's open up this other keg, right?
This land.
Let's open up another keg. Alright, you stupid troll. Give me what I want.
Ta-da! Wow!
Create a fog effect. Choose a bronze unit on your side of the battlefield, play and copy it from your deck.
Wow!
No ability.
Nice.
Remove a random unit in either graveyard from the game and add its strength to your unit.
More.
Oh. When removed from the battlefield, transform and return to the battlefield. So when this card dies, he comes back as a vampire. Remove 4 strength from all units on your opponent's side of the battlefield whose strength is below its original value. This one can be very interesting. So, like, basically what it states is, like, say one guy plays a card with 12 strength, but it has an effect of it on there that's below its value that made it weaker. Then tack that on to removing 4 strength again from that card. Very tactic, can help very well. Caretaker, choose a non-gold unit from your opponent's graveyard and play it. It's either between the vampire or this one. Strategically, in the long run, though, this card right here, it seems like it'd be Herald the Crippler would be best for me. So, that's all getting added to my collection. So how do you get...
Yup, yup, yup.
I guess you get the money from playing games.
Oh,
Alright, so let's go to options here, go into settings, go into audio. Cross-platform play. Right there. Now this is on Xbox One, guys, so... Can I get it on Windows 10? If I can, I'm gonna bring it over, and we're gonna test out Windows 10 too, so don't worry about it. But right now I'm playing that on a Xbox. So we're gonna go ahead and enable that. Nah, hit me. Let's do music. Alright, guys, that was just the tutorials and Gwent and pretty much how to play, since I've never played it. What did you guys think about this? Let me know down in the comment section below. And remember, guys, if you did like this video, please remember to hit me up with that like and subscribe. And I'll catch you all next time.